video, but sadly that's not going to happen because I have a migraine. Things are just not going my way for me, guys. I'm sorry. Things are not just, they're just not going well for Kiana, are they? No, they are not. So we're reacting to an Emily episode called Abigail, the Quiet Carriage. Apparently someone made this. Apparently it says, if you don't like the swearing, please skip at 0:13. If not, you have been warned. So let's check this out. I do not recommend this for younger kids. I do not own Thomas and Friends Mattel and everything, and let's get this show on the road before someone yells at me. Meaning me, Daniel, my friend who's watching me.
Older fans and adults. Enjoy the fucking video. One early
Thomas doesn't swear! Thomas just swore!
Emily was there too.
Emmy! Ow, my head.
Henry stated, and he told Emily of all the sights he had
Sarah, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
When I arrived at my destination,
Don't make me ask what's with.
Quiet carriage. I haven't been on the mainland for quite some time, and I've never ever heard of such a thing. But one of them told me that they were made as a place of solitude for some passengers. You know, those quiet carriages don't sound like such a bad idea. I mean, nowadays,
Thank you.
You always have someone playing that obnoxious music on trains with those loud speaker things they carry in their pockets. The passengers
Ignore the background noise. That's just my friends.
No problem. I'm here for you.
Emily puffed away.
Ignore the background noise. Those are my friends.
Having quiet coaches, James.
I got it.
Such an idea. A quiet carriage? Ha! My driver traveled those once when he lived on the mainland.
There could be a quiet carriage, James. You just never met one.
Carriage means. Well, Henry was told by the modern engines that they've been there for years, so they must have worked. I think it's a good idea, Emily. It's a rubbish idea. You once thought branch lines were vulgar, James, replied Emily. But after you worked on Thomas's branch line, you started to see things different. Just give it a chance, James. James still wasn't convinced, but decided to give it a chance anyway.
James is like, I don't want to give it a chance. And we are skipping the intro. No disrespect, but I just want to skip the intro. Just because I don't want to get in trouble with, YouTube. I'm not getting in trouble with YouTube. Daniel, shut it.
Later, Emily
Daniel, shut it.
About her quiet carriage idea.
Sarah, Allison, can you deal with him while I'm making this video? Thank you.
Carriage. After all, we've been receiving complaints recently about loud noises on our trains.
Because he muted himself.
Idea, Emily. Once we find a carriage, I'll let you take the first train on your branch line. Emily was pleased. She was very excited. But she had not thought of the coach. The Fat Controller went to various sidings around the island to find the right coach to begin their quiet carriage experiment with. He then found one coach tucked away in a shed at Kronk Station, though he was less than pleased.
Well, duh.
He sighed. For what? The coach said rudely. Should be a new quiet carriage for people who don't like loud noise or music. A quiet carriage? The coach laughed. I'm all for the loud music. Why not have a musical coach? Because, Abigail, replied the Fat Controller.
The coach's name is Abigail?
Should prefer to have peace and quiet on their journeys. Peace and quiet? Boring.
I like that. I like that. Boring. I like that. I like that. That was funny. Like Daniel. Daniel is boring. I'm kidding, Daniel. Love you, big bro. Love ya.
Anything loud, especially the music that some passengers play through their phone speakers.
But quiet is not that bad.
She would often shout. However, she had been placed in this shed after many of her passengers made complaints about her. It might just teach you what being quiet is all about, said the Fat Controller.
I think quiet is a good thing at times.
Molly collected Abigail. Why me? I hate peace and quiet, she complained. But Molly just ignored her as they made their way to the big station. Abigail was soon in the yards being checked over to see if any repairs were necessary. The workmen found that she was indeed shipshape and all she needed was some oiling. After that, they cleaned her up, gave her a fresh new coat of paint, and placed words on her body saying, "Quiet carriage." But Abigail was still annoyed. The next day, she was taken to Killsthorpe Road where the Fat Controller was waiting with Emily.
Oh, Emily's not going to do well with this one. Sarah, don't ditch me.
Emily, meet our new quiet coach.
Good.
Yes, me, Abby, on your dreadful quiet carriage.
Hey, don't be mean to Emily. You can be mean to James, but you can't be mean to Emily. Emily's an angel.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, I swear, if you make fun of Emily, you will not see tomorrow.
Emily up and down the branch line.
No disrespect to anyone on this YouTube channel.
Some of the passengers were enjoying the comfort and tranquility of the quiet carriage. Even though Abigail groaned, Emily found it to be a great success.
Funny thing is, guys, I have an Emily phone case. So I'm saving up for the Emily duvet cover next.
Filled with passengers who were coming home from work. In the other coaches, people were on their phones and tablets listening to music and watching videos, with some wearing a sound in their headphones. Emily did not like that at all. Abigail, though, was of course rather jealous of them. Lucky them, she muttered. Abigail did not know it, but one of the passengers they had collected had a portable speaker in his hand, and he was sitting in the quiet carriage. Cheekily, the passenger got his phone out from his pocket, turned the volume up, and then Abigail was delighted. "Yeah, crank that up!" she bellowed happily. Emily was shocked by the loud noise. So were the passengers. "Would you turn that awful noise down? This is a quiet carriage. Yeah!" But the passenger did not care. He was enjoying the music the way he wanted to, and so was Abigail. Get used
Oh,
to it, folks.
no.
This is how music is supposed to be heard. Abigail, tell your passenger to stop it. You're a quiet carriage. But Abigail did not bother to listen. She was too busy enjoying the loud music.
Don't you know what a quiet carriage is, you crazy idiot, crazy psycho?
And the guard told the passenger to get out of the train. He didn't like that, and neither did Abigail. "Good riddance," hissed Emily. "Oh, you're such a fuddy-duddy. That was actually fun. You're a quiet carriage, Abigail. Passengers are meant to feel relaxed and not be subjected to that awful loud music. It's Abby, and that music is art." "How did you say?" Emily chortled. "Sounds more like someone being obnoxious and not knowing what music really is." "Do you know about art?" Emily ignored her and she puffed away. But she was now worried that her idea might be backfiring.
Alexa, shut up.
Passenger, she thought.
Alexa, quiet. Alexa, quiet.
No matter how many times
Alexa, quiet.
things would be different, there were plenty of passengers.
Sorry, guys, my Alexa goes off at times, but my friends are watching me react to this,
Some
so...
passengers will play portable video games.
Sorry,
while
guys, you have to
others
deal
have
with
loud
me.
conversations, whether it be with someone else on the train or on their phones. Abigail loved it most when it came to the music. "Oh yeah, crank that up, yeah!" Emily arrived at Kirk Road Station. James was there too with his local train, looking at Emily smugly.
James, don't be rude. Daniel, turn your camera on.
The idea of a quiet carriage isn't working out, Emily. No, give it some time. Things will get better. Suit yourself, laughed James, and he puffed away.
Daniel, come on.
But things did not get better, and passengers started to complain about Abigail once again. The Fat Controller started to have doubts of Abigail being the quiet carriage, and later made the decision to send Abigail back to the shed. We'll have to find another coach. Abigail surely has not learned how to be quiet, replied the Fat Controller.
Duh, it's
Surely I'm
obvious.
putting my faith in someone like you. Yeah, well, I reckon I gave the people what they really wanted. So why do I have to be in this dingy place again? It's so boring. No good music, just a boring piece of quiet. Ugh! Piece of quiet boring? Ha! That loud obnoxious music is just terrible. You're obnoxious, barked Abigail. The music that I like is a work of art. Why does this railway need a quiet carriage anyway? You can't control the actions of everyone. Emily gave Abigail a fierce bump. You, Abigail, need to understand that not everyone enjoys the loud things in life all the time like yourself. We have passengers with sensitive hearing, and since you can't respect that, you deserve to be placed back in this shed of yours. However, I do hope one day you will understand the virtues of some peace and quiet.
Hang on, guys.
Then. So Abigail was placed back in the shed, feeling sad and bored.
Boring. As her words. Her words, not mine.
The Fat Controller had finally found a new coach who was more respectful to the idea of being a quiet carriage, and when passengers would have loud conversations or play their music out loud, the coach would always calmly tell them to keep it down for the sake of the other passengers.
See, that's what you need, a quiet coach, especially for those who have migraines.
As she was heading down the main line with trucks of fish, she was nearing Kronk and was surprised. Abigail was missing from her shed.
Abigail's missing? What? Where's Abigail?
Stopped at the station as the men were unloading fish from her van.
Guys, Abigail's gone. She's gone. Abigail's gone.
Well, began the station master. The Fat Controller heard you the other day wishing that Abigail will understand the need for peace and quiet. So he sold her to someone. She might not like peace and quiet now, but I think the place she's at now will quickly make her understand the concept soon enough.
Where was she sent to? Oh, no. Want peace and quiet now, Abigail? Oh, they're playing Baby Shark and her over and over again. Okay, even though I had a migraine, that was funny. And the fact that Abigail has to listen to Baby Shark over and over and over again. Whoever made this video, the YouTuber's name is NWR1991. Clever story. But the Edward one is always going to be my favorite. Anyways, guys, pray that my migraine gets better, and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios, everybody.